Hello everyone. So a friend of mine has this air fryer and it keeps saying close basket. And she said she had to slam it a number of times previously in order for it to detect it. Well, that sounds like a simple case of a bad switch because it doesn't think the basket's closed. So let's open it up real quick and see if we can resolve that issue by getting some new switches or fixing something in there. Okay, so I found that the way is not through the bottom, the way is through the top. Wow, they actually maliciously make this so you can't open it. Unfortunately, the internet is filled with people that have taken this apart, but they don't say how. How did you take it apart? And this is also one of those brands where they change it every 6 months. Yeah, so they have these clips inside these structures, so you can't actually get in there. They're one-way thing, not repairable. So apparently their main repair solution is just to replace the entire thing. Which I say, bullshit. What an unethical thing. Right to repair needs to also be right to engineer it in a repairable manner. Yeah. They designed it so you can't even put a screwdriver in there. Yeah, its design is double shelled. You can't even get to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like double shelled, so you can't even get to it, and they're all interfacing. This should be illegal. That's all we needed. We just needed to lift that up to get to this. See this? Yep, the limit switch is broken. So apparently it's in the middle there. Let's see, did that fail or did this fail? Okay, so I just checked the switch and it does work, but I don't think that this was properly pushing against it. Oh, look at that. I bet this has worn down. Yeah, so it only clicks whenever you push the switch down. Okay, so if I would have known that, then I would have known just build this up a little bit, and that should be able to mostly help it. But see, why can't this just be information out there? This annoys me so much. Oh well. At least I didn't see anything on my phone when I searched how to fix it. I just saw somebody asking how to take it apart, and then another person that said they took it apart and got the switch out. Well, how did you take it apart? So this little plunger actually has a piece of rubber underneath it. And this piece of rubber also has a divot in it. So this is designed with 3 points of contact where the slop can be taken out of it. Well, I figured the main thing that I have on hand is copper wire. So I cut a little piece of copper, and I'm just going to put it sideways. Actually, I'm going to smush it so it's not so wide. Just smushing it like that to take off some of the edge. And that way it will be a spacer exactly that size. So all I did was this little bar hits that rod, and I put a piece of copper in between the top of that rod and that little piece of rubber. And so now it's just a little bit longer. And it's clicking it. Close basket. Ready. Close basket. Ready. Look at that. Now it detects it. That is dishonest design. Okay. Now let's see if I can use some of that super glue or 3M glue to make that top piece go back on fine. Because they really make you make a hash of it just to open it up for something that simple. I just realized I forgot to film. This went back on. We had a bigger screw, small, 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 small over here. And then we have the 4 big screws that go deep down. Okay. Now let's take a look at the lid. Okay. So it's shattered here. Shattered here. That's about it. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the gluing on here because if any glue gets on here, I can just grind it off. Yes, I grind my metal surfaces. Don't be too shocked. For those of you following along at home, you can just use fingernail polish remover, and that'll undo this glue. So now if you happen to have acetone, that's even better. But okay, so now with that, I guess the smallest clamps I have are these. I guess I need an even bigger one though. Okay, this is not working. I know I'm going down a path that'll just piss me off. The only issue with this super glue, this silane acrylate glue, is here lately it's just been taking like an entire 24 hours to cure, which I just don't get. It is a pretty weird motion that I'm holding it on though, so it makes sense. Yeah, because it just stays liquid for like hours, especially with plastics. If you do it on wood or skin, of course it's instant. I opened another tube of Harbor Freight super glue, and I'm just gonna drip some on here. I'm just gonna leave that. I come back and I see that we spilled some. I really hate how runny that cheap super glue is, but it is sturdy enough to use. And of course I forgot my pocket knife again, so I can't scrape that off. But we can try to use acetone. At the very least, the acetone helps take care of that white streakiness. Okay, well. Never mind. Since I don't have my pocket knife on me, I don't really have an easy way to cut these, but I'll go ahead and just break these. That way it doesn't irreparably stick down again. Okay, well, shit. What a dishonest design. If I ever have to work with these again, I'll use it. I'll make a special tool for it. But I'll have to come back to look at this video to see, like, what the hell do you even do? In general, I hate plastic clips. I just hate them. This is not designed to be reused, but it will be reused. We're going to reuse it. If I have to 3D print a new top cover, I will. So, unfortunately, I tried cleaning off the glue, but acetone was taking off all of this ink, so that's unfortunate, but oh well. This is that plastic that's really hard to glue. I have to buy that 3M glue, but I don't think it's really worth it just for this. So it's the next day, and I had meant to film at the workshop an outro saying, well, she didn't mind that the top was cracked, and she was just really glad she didn't have to buy another one because it wasn't covered under warranty. And well, I forgot to film that at the workshop, so I'm filming it on the way home. But yeah, she was really happy that it works, and well, that's all that matters in the end. Now that I have that top piece off, and well, now that I have it so we can easily open it, I can easily repair it in the future, because a lot of the stuff on the inside looks pretty easy to get. And I bet that's why they make it almost impossible to open. Next time, now that I know that it has like this like cylinder around each clip, I guess I'll know I can make like a special tool to unclip it. But I'm gonna be honest, I could tell it kind of didn't matter. So that's why I didn't want to put too much time towards it, and we ended up getting the job done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.